Malaysia surprised me in the best way possible. We had just 2 days to explore Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya, and honestly, I didn't think it would be enough. But sometimes the shortest trips leaves the biggest impression. From towers that touch the sky to temples carved into ancient caves, from a country's fight for independence to its vision for the future, Malaysia packed a lot into 48 hours. I traveled with my in-laws, which added its own unexpected magic to the country. So let me show you what to do in 2 days in Malaysia. Welcome to Travel with Mads. I'm your host, Madhumita. Day 1. So Petronas Twin Towers. Everyone's seen the pictures, right? But here's what they don't tell you. These towers were born from a rivalry. When construction started in the mid-90s, Tower 1 was built by a Japanese company and Tower 2 by a South Korean company. They were literally racing each other to the sky. There was even a point where Tower 2 started leaning and they had to course correct. The whole project was the massive feat of engineering and national pride. Standing there looking up at these 88-story giants. 88. Yes, because it's a lucky number in Chinese culture. I understood why they became the symbol of modern Malaysia. The Islamic-inspired design with those setbacks and points, that was international. Each tower was meant to represent the principles of unity and harmony. There was something poetic about how two separate structures built by rival companies came together with that sky bridge on the 41st floor to create something greater than their individual parts. We actually went up to the sky bridge, and let me tell you, standing 170 meters above the ground on a bridge connecting two towers built by competitors who became collaborators, that's a metaphor for something beautiful right there. Our next stop was Batu Caves, but the story started before we even got there. Our taxi driver told us about how this place transformed from a limestone hill into one of the most important Hindu shrines outside of India. A man named K. Nadraja had a vision in the late 1800s, and what started as a small temple became this incredible pilgrimage site. Those 272 steps, they were painted rainbow colors just a few years before our visit, and locals told us that it caused its huge debate. Some loved it, others felt it was too commercial. Standing at the bottom, watching families climb together, elderly devotees taking their time, tourists like us caught somewhere between awe and exhaustion. It felt like watching a living tradition. Inside the cave, the cathedral-like ceiling opened up to the sky. Sunlight streaming in, and there was this moment of clarity about why people have been coming here for over a century. It wasn't just about the destination, it was about the journey up those steps. Something we discovered that wasn't even on our original itinerary. The Thean Hou Temple, the 6-tiered temple, sat on a hill, and it was this gorgeous blend of Buddhist and Taoist elements. The view of KL from up there, with the city sprawling in the distance and this ornate temple in the foreground, felt like seeing old and new Malaysia in a single frame. The best part, we practically had the place to ourselves in the late afternoon. Then came the heart of Malaysia's story, the national monument, the towering cenotaph and bronze sculpture or 7 figures frozen in struggle. The fallen at the base, fighters rising above them, one holding the Malaysian flag high. The dates carved in stone, 1914 to 1918, 1939 to 1945, 1948 to 1960. The last one, the Malaysian emergency. The sculptor who created the 2 Iwo Jima memorial captured something raw here about the price of independence. A short walk away, the National Mosque offered the counterpoint, the modern umbrella-shaped dome completed in 1965. Malaysia's architectural decoration that it was modern, Muslim, and creating something new. Inside, the folded plate roof created patterns of light across a space that held 15,000 but still felt intimate. If the moment said, "Remember where we came from," the mosque said, "Look where we are going." Merdeka Square, where independence was declared in 1957, standing there surrounded by Mughal-inspired buildings with copper domes glowing in the afternoon light, that's where modern Malaysia began. For shopping, Central Market became our go-to spot. This Art Deco building is perfect for traditional batik, handicrafts and souvenirs without the aggressive haggling. We watched artists doing traditional batik painting where every color has meaning. If you want more local energy and don't mind bargaining, Petaling Street in Chinatown is where the action is. Everything from knockoff goods to genuine local products. And for food, you have to try nasi lemak. That fragrant coconut rice with sambal is basically Malaysia's national dish. Char kway teow, whose flat noodles that with smoky wok hai flavor. Roti canai for breakfast, flaky, crispy perfection. And if you are brave, durian. The smell is intense, but locals swear by it. Basically, just eat everything. Your taste buds will thank you. As sunset hit, we went up KL Tower, taller than Petronas. If you measure from sea level, the 360-degree view showed us how much ground we have covered. Batu Caves in the distance, Petronas lit up, the whole city spread out like a map of our day. We ended at the night market in Kampuang Baru, one of KL's oldest Malay village. Modern skyscrapers all around, and right in the middle, traditional wooden houses and street food that tasted like home. Day 2 took us 25 minutes south to Putrajaya, and it felt like crossing dimensions. This city was imagined in the 90s and built from scratch as Malaysia's administrative capital. Someone literally designed an entire city on purpose, which is why everything looked almost surreal in its perfection. The Putra Mosque, with its rose-tinted granite giving it the famous pink color, the design due from Baghdad and Casablanca, but materials came from everywhere. Granite from China, stained glass from Germany, carpets from Iran. Malaysian saying says, "We are part of the global community, but we are doing it our way." The 9 domes represented the 9 states of Malaysia. Walking through in borrowed robes, pink light filtering everywhere, it was one of those moments you forget to photograph because you are too busy just being present. The lake cruise made Putrajaya's vision clear. 9 bridges, each representing different world architecture. The Serai Wawasan Bridge, like a ship's sail. The Putra Bridge, echoing Middle Eastern design. Our boat captain explained the lake wasn't just pretty, it was part of a cooling system for the entire city. Intelligence hiding in plain sight. At sunset, we walked across the Serai Sojana Bridge, painted bright yellow but turning golden in the evening light. Watching the sky change over this planned city with the pink mosque in the distance, perfect ending to a day. The government complex sat on the main hill like a crown. That blend of Islamic and Mughal architecture, the green dome, the manicured lawns, very international, very this is who we want to be as a nation. We stumbled on the Morocco Pavilion, a gift from Morocco's king, and suddenly we were in Marrakesh. Intricate tile work, carved cedar, courtyard fountains, a beautiful reminder of connection between Muslim countries across continents. The gardens weren't just pretty, they were divided by regions representing plant life worldwide. In the Malaysian section, we learned how hibiscus and rubber trees shaped the country's economy and identity. Educational in a way that actually stuck. Here's what nobody tells you about Malaysia. It's a country still figuring itself out, And that's exactly what makes it fascinating. Towers built by rivals learning to stand together. Temples from three religions within blocks of each other. A city built from dreams next to a city built from organic growth. Somehow it all works. 2 days gave me more questions than answers, and that's the mark of a place worth returning to. So here's my question for you. What's place that completely rewrote your expectation? Drop it in the comment section. I want to hear your story. If this made you want to add Malaysia to your list, hit that like button, subscribe to Travel with Mads for more real stories from the road, not just the highlight reel. Because travel is the stories we collect, the perspective that shifts, and the moments that remind us why we left home in the first place. Until next adventure, keep exploring.